Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if certain dates in history are just cursed, or maybe just incredibly eventful? Today, we're diving deep into one such date, December 12th. It might seem like just another day on the calendar, but throughout history, this specific day has been marked by some of the most powerful and devastating earthquakes the world has ever seen. We're not just talking minor tremors. We're talking about catastrophic events that reshaped landscapes and altered the course of history for entire civilizations. From the medieval Middle East to 19th century America and the towering peaks of the Himalayas, December 12th has repeatedly been a day of immense geological power. So, buckle up as we journey back in time to explore three monumental earthquakes that all share this fateful anniversary. It's a story of destruction, survival, and the sheer, unpredictable force of our planet. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us all the way back to the medieval era, specifically to the year 1201. On the morning of December 12th, a massive earthquake ripped through the Levant region. What we know today is modern-day Syria, Lebanon, and parts of surrounding countries. This wasn't just a single event. It was a devastating series of shocks that continued for weeks. The epicenter is believed to have been in the Bekaa Valley, a geologically active area. The scale of the destruction was almost unimaginable for the time. Cities that were bustling centers of culture and trade, like Damascus, Tyre, and Nablus, were turned to rubble. Historical accounts describe fortresses of the Crusaders and local citadels collapsing like sand castles. The human cost was staggering. While medieval records can be hard to verify with perfect accuracy, some chronicles claim the death toll was in the hundreds of thousands, making it one of the deadliest earthquakes. In recorded history, it caused widespread famine and disease in its aftermath, as agricultural lands were destroyed and survivors were left without shelter or resources. This event had a profound impact on the political and social landscape of the Middle East, weakening both the Crusader states and the Ayyubid Sultanate. It was a terrifying reminder to the medieval world that nature's power dwarfed even the mightiest of empires. Now, let us jump forward 6 centuries and across the Atlantic to the United States in 1811. On this very same date, December 12th, the ground in the central Mississippi Valley began to shake violently. This was the beginning of what is now known as the New Madrid earthquake sequence, a series of 3 of the most powerful earthquakes to ever hit the contiguous United States. The first major shock struck in the early morning hours, centered in what is now northeastern Arkansas. People were awakened by the deafening roar and the violent shaking of their log cabins. The shocks were so powerful that they were felt over an enormous area, from New Orleans all the way to Boston, and even parts of Canada. Church bells reportedly rang in cities hundreds of miles away. The earthquake literally changed the course of the Mississippi River, creating new lakes like Reelfoot Lake in Tennessee, and causing the river to temporarily flow backward. Giant fissures opened up in the ground, swallowing trees and spewing sand and water into the air in a phenomenon known as sand blows. For the sparse population of pioneers living in the region, it was an apocalyptic experience. While the official death toll was low due to the low population density, the sheer geological impact was immense and serves as a stark warning about the seismic potential of this seemingly stable part of the country. Our final destination on this seismic tour of December 12th is the border of Assam, India, and Tibet in the year 1950. On this day, the region was struck by an earthquake with a magnitude of 8.6, making it one of the largest and most powerful earthquakes of the entire 20th century. The epicenter was located in a remote, mountainous area, but its effects were felt across a vast and rugged landscape. The shaking triggered thousands of landslides, which were the primary cause of destruction. Entire mountainsides collapsed, damming rivers and creating massive, unstable lakes. When these natural dams eventually broke, they released catastrophic floods that swept down the valleys, wiping out villages and everything in their path. The Brahmaputra River was choked with debris, and its color changed for weeks. The sound of the earthquake itself was described by witnesses as a deafening, continuous roar. Because the area was so remote and inaccessible, it took days for the outside world to even learn the scale of the disaster. The final death toll is estimated to be in the thousands, with countless more left homeless. The Assam-Tibet earthquake was a monumental event that reshaped the geography of the Himalayas, and remains a critical case study for seismologists trying to understand the immense forces at play where the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates collide. And there you have it, 3 catastrophic earthquakes separated by centuries and continents, all occurring on the same date, December 12th. From the ancient cities of Syria to the American frontier and the highest mountains on Earth, this date has been a somber reminder of our planet's immense and untamable power. While it's likely just a historical coincidence, it's a fascinating one that connects these disparate events through time. It shows us that no matter the era or location, humanity has always lived at the mercy of these incredible geological forces. What do you think? Is it just a coincidence, or is there something more to dates that seem to attract major events? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you found this journey through history interesting, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the past. See you next time.